and the structure, the HTML structure has to be formed. So yeah, the structure has to be formed here, and here I'm going to setting the name. This is the title of the title of the page, that will be drag and drop. Okay, drag and drop here, and after that I'm going to the just normally I'm creating one draggable element and draggable zones. So I'm creating here the two divs. What is the div? Div is nothing but a one container. As well, I'm taking one H2 tag here. What is the H2 tag? This is the heading tag too. And we have the six types of tags here. That will be the H1 to H. Okay. And here H1, H7 will be not acceptable. And we are taking that only H1 to H6. And you are going to start tagging the H1 and end tag will be also H1 only. Your starting tag will be H1 and ending tag H2. It will not acceptable. Okay. Are you getting point, guys? And here the drag and drop the title will be, and here also I'm using the drag and drop, and here I will change this one into one pipe. Okay, and here I'm going to using that div id. What is the id here? Id will be the attribute, and here the drag item id name I'm taking here. What is the id means? Id means the will be the unique one. Okay, the primary thing. So the ID will be not used anywhere. Okay. So here I'm taking drag draggable attribute here. So I'm taking here it will be the true. And here I'm using here that not conditional. Okay. That's why I'm taking this one. That will be the ternary operator. Ternary operator means what? The ternary operator means that will be the we will call it as the ternary operator, true or false mistake. Okay. So here I'm using one drag me. Okay. And after that I'm using here div another div I'm creating here id, that will be the drag zone. Okay, drag zone here, and here drag zone I'm creating the name here, that will be the drop. Okay, so how many types of comments we have? The three types of comments in HTML. So what is that? Sanjay, you can say draggable element element here, and after that here also drag drops. So how many types of comments we have? We have three types of comments, that will be the single line, multi-line, and inline. So I am using here only the single line, that will be the shortcut key control forward slash. Here also the control forward slash. So it will not appear in our browser. So that is the that is the um, concept for comments. So click on notepad. So here open in default browser. So here I'm not applying any CSS, just I have given the thing that's it in the section of development, right? So after that we need to go and I'm applying your script tag and as well style tag. First I will use style tag. What is style tag means? We will use that for styling purpose. So I'm creating here after the title session, that will be I'm creating here in external HTML. So how many types of HTMLs we have? We have the two types of HTMLs, that will be internal HTML and external HTML. And how many how many extensions we have? We have the two types of extensions, that will be the .html or .html for saving HTML. Okay. So here I am taking directly tag name, that will be the element selector. Okay, here I'm taking the element selector, so I'm applying for that body. Okay, so here the body I'm taking here the text align. So I need the text align has to be centered. Okay, so it will in the left side of the corner. I'm not looking not that much of focusing here. I'm taking here as the center. For that, I have used as a property that will be the text align. Okay. After that, I'm using here the font family. The font will be there. For that, I'm taking here the Arial, the default text I'm taking here. So see here, it will be changed, right? So after that, I'm taking that's it. So here, what we have used here, the element selector. After that, we will use the um, that will be the ID selector. So for ID selector, we need to inclusion of the hash. Okay. So after that, what is the name here we have? That will be the just a second. That will be the drag item. Okay, that will be the drag item. So here that name only I'm taking here that of the hash. After that, you can see that name. And after that, this is the syntax for applying the CSS. So here I'm taking the width. So width I'm taking the default size 100 pixels. See here the 100 pixels will be happened. So for only I'm applying what I'm applying only for uh, ID only. So that's why it is taken like that. And after that we need to apply the height. I'm going to setting height and width I'm setting here. So that will be also the 100 pixel as well. And after that yeah after that I'm taking here the background I'm taking the background color I will take as a navy. After that I'm going to take color in the navy in the text color I'm taking here the white. Okay. And after that display flex, this will be indication of the flex box. So here see like this. Okay. So after that, I'm not using any controls here. So after that, I'm using the drag, and after that, I will take items, align items, center. Okay. So that the elements is just not in the center way. That's why I'm using center. So here the justify content, here the center. The justify content use also I'm center here. The cursor pointer. So the cursor pointer means I'm not using any cursor here. I'm using instead of the pointer here that will be the tab. Why? Because I'm using to uh, I'm using the down of the tag box has to be I need to draw into one box inside another box. So of the in that case that text has to be the text name has to be changed. So that's why I'm using here the graph. Here margin that will be the 20 pixels. Auto I'm taking. Okay. So we will here it will be changed. So it is not using any text name. So why? Because I didn't add any script here. So just only I'm applying the size. Styles. So after that I need to apply for this indication of that is also in ID format way. So that's why I'm using here hash the same thing hash name. Okay. Here I will use width 200 pixels. Next height. Here also I'm taking 100 pixels. And after that we need to take border 2 pixels dash I'm taking. Okay, dash I will use the color as well here, the name and color that will be the black. Okay, directly I will use the black. Okay, So here also flex box I will take. That will be flex. This flex I am going to take in here. And after that, align, align items. Here center. After that, justify content. That will be a center, margin, auto. Okay, see here. So we will see here. Here it is not changing anything. So we have set it one uh, drop here and drag me. So here uh, this is static one. What I'm applied here, this is a static one, right? So it is not placing inside of this box. We have created two box as well, but here it is not there. It is not showing the all the things, right? For that, I'm going to using script. What is script? Script means the action performance will happen. Okay, so the action performance will happen. So I'm going to creating one script tag here. So that will be using internal element of internal HTML only. So you get script and end tag here. Script, script. Yeah. So here the const. Const means what? We have the three types of variables actually. That will be the let, const, and bash. Here the const I'm using why because I'm using the unique value. It will not accepted the repeated elements. It will be accepted only the unique elements. This will be the immutable. We call it as. Okay. So here after what is we have the drag items, the name I'm taking here, the where drag items I'm taking here, drag item equal to document dot get element by id. Okay, dot get by element id here I'm taking, and after that I'm using this id. For this I'm using here for I'm getting the id here and I'm calling. Okay, I'm calling here, and after that here the cons or what we drag items we have set it, and after that drag zone also I need. So I'm taking the variable name here that will be the drag zone. Okay, so same here I'm setting the name for that document dot get by id. I'm getting this id here. So for that I will take the document get by id, and after that we need use this zone drag zone here. Okay, drag zone is done, and here first we need to set the when the drag is started. So here the drag I'm taking drag item. Okay, first we are adding event, so for that we will take event listener first. Okay. So event I'm applying here that will be the event listener. Okay, event listener here, and drag drag start, drag start, and a function event I'm applying, function I'm applying here. Okay, what is the function? The basic syntax will be the function name, right? So I'm writing the function here. Okay, so I'm applying event and data transfer. From where? From first box to second box. I am transferring that data. We are not applying any data, but we need to take this statically here. So start data. Okay. start data here, and after that we need to take text event dot target dot id. Okay, I'm ending this now. So after we need to take the alloy dropping for we I'm writing script here for I'm allowing to next box for dropping that. So here I'm taking drop zone dot add event listener. Okay. So here drag over I'm taking the function event. Okay. So event I'm taking now event default event I'm taking. Okay. Event default. Okay. So what I'm doing here, when I drop the text into a second box, so the text wants to be changed. Okay. So for that I'm taking drop zone now. Okay, drop zone. Okay, add event listener. I'm adding the listener here now. So we have events, right? Event listener and all the things. For that I'm using here event listener now, and I'm taking the static name that will be the drop one. For that I'm writing the function here, the function name. Okay. So in the function I'm not using any parameters and all the things. Just I'm using the event or event inside of the function. Okay. So here I'm taking another one. So event dot remain default. Okay, so default one I'm taking here. So I'm taking the cons, the variable name, I'm declaring the drag item. Already I have applied there. Right. So drag item I'm taking here, and drag item equal to I have taken variable name. So event dot data transfer here. Data I'm transferring. Okay, data transferring here. Here the data I'm getting the data here. I'm getting the data here the text. Okay, and after that element const element document document dot get element by id. I'm getting element by id here. Okay, so that will be the drag item. So this one I'm getting dragged item here. I'm declaring another statical thing. So here the dragged item. Okay. So here drop on here append child. Okay. So append means what? Adding, right? Element. So this is how it will happen. Okay. This is all we applied for script and HTML and CSS at a time. So click on your notepad and open in your browser. So see here when you are going to it's not happening. Just a second.
The get element by ID drag item is wrong.
What happened?
By getting element by ID, you have written dragged item. That's drag item.
I have taken static one there.
Last but one line, yes, ma'am.
No, no, it is correct only what I've taken. I have applied drag item. Let me check this. ID, the zone, right? Yeah. Here also the same. Okay, the drag item, even listen, add items, and drag start, and event, and transfer. Okay, I have not used here the class names, so I need to use here the class name. Set the data, and okay, done. So this one I have started. So when the item has to be dragged here. So yes, I will take a hint here. When dragging starts, okay, starts. So here the comment we need to take like this only. So it has to be commented and the drag items and the drag items event listeners, the drag start, the function event okay, starts, and event data transfer, the set the data and ID okay. So here I'm taking allow dropping, allow dropping drops on event this dragover tags on event listener event function event okay on dragged items. This dragged item I have declared the wrong one. So here we need to take the dragged items. So it will work now. The element name get by ID child okay. So refresh the browser tab. Here I'm going to go what happened. Yeah, I've taken it. Okay, finally drag item okay. dragover. Okay. Changing. See my data transfer the data. I'm getting the data here, and by ID document and drag item and also and elements. Okay. The mistake. Can say anyone here? The mistake I have done here. Here. Okay.